I used to be quite hot-headed. Another word to call that would be short-fused. And what that simply meant was I had zero filter from the thing that occurred to me and how I responded. And of course, these obscenities would fly out of my mouth, and I would absolutely freak out. It could be, something happens, or someone cuts me off, or in business, even with clients, if it didn't go my way, I would fly off the handle. And what I've learned from then until now, is that that's no different than animals, right? I was acting no different than an animal acts. And here's why I say that, is because when an animal acts off a reactionary state, they literally are reacting from the moment. This happens and they react. And that's based on instinct. Well, unlike animals, we've been given higher faculties, and that gives us the ability to think and to reason and to give pause. And so that's how I operated for such a long time, and at least a decade in business. It's terrible business practice. And I don't even know how far that actually helped me back, but I suspect for a long time. The deal is that we're programmed from the outside in, and that programming gives us a tendency to kind of be like at an effect to outside forces. And so the deal is that in order to change that, we can observe what's going on outside. Someone cuts us off in traffic, for example. That's an easy one to go to. But we need to not focus on that and give pause. Give pause. And we have these higher faculties: perception, will, imagination, reason, and intuition. And the will gives us the ability to focus in on a particular thought to the exclusion of all others. It cuts away all the noise. And we do that by simply focusing on what we want. And so the difference between, I'm going to share something with you. I carry this coin in my pocket like I do some others. I don't have a whole bag of coins in my pocket, don't get me wrong. But I do carry these coins, and I rotate them around if I'm telling you what's really going on here, because they keep me in constant memory of the way that I was and the way I want to be. This coin has two sides of it. The rough side is the side I don't want. And that reads, react and you lose control. React and you lose control. And the smooth side of the coin is respond and you're in control. React versus respond. What's the difference? Usually 3 seconds. Usually about 3 seconds. Yes, it's exactly right. So I've trained myself to not react, but respond. Pause. Give pause to it. Something happens. I have a choice in this matter. Unlike our animals who don't have a choice, they are instinctively driven to react. And God has given us these higher faculties. So the ability to stop, think about what we want, and then immediately focus in on that. So that is a big, big difference. And that has been an absolute game changer in my life. And I hope this is really resonating with you. If you want to know more about how to use your higher faculties and stop reacting to situations and simply remain calm in mind, there's a link in this video. And I do a class on this, and I teach people how to do this. Click on that link if it's resonating with you. And also, if this is somebody that really needs to hear this, if you know of somebody that is quite hot-headed like I was, or is struggling with that, maybe it's a temper thing, realize that calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. So how do we do this? What's the process? Is when you have something happen, you immediately stop what you're doing and think about it. What is it that I want? What do I want right here? And then these thoughts create the idea, like, what is it that I want? So the difference between the two is this, is that when you are reacting versus responding, is that you're using your present results, what's right in front of me. And this could be even with a goal. This is what I talked about before yesterday with the universal poverty strategy. You use your present results to create your thoughts, which then impact your feelings and your vibrations, then impact your actions. You get crummy results from that. And then you follow that loop all the way around. It's a spiral down to the bottom. You've heard hitting rock bottom. That's exactly what happens, is how the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. And so in this way, instead of using our current results or what's right in front of us, we use our higher faculty. And we think about this, reason, and we think, what do I really want? Not what's in front of me, what do I want? And it's usually the opposite of the thing that's right in front of us, if you think about it that way, right? And then you say, what do I really want in this moment? Or what do I really want with my goal? And then how does that make you feel? The thing that you want makes you feel better than the thing that's in front of you, right? Whether it's a bank account or someone that just cuts you off, it doesn't matter. It's instantly, and it's also a habit that you form of a way of being. It's a state of calmness of mind, is a state of being. And then that turns into actions, empowered actions, inspiring actions, actions that not only inspire you, but others, right? People observe your every minute, your every motion. If you're a leader, people are watching you. They don't care so much what you say. Like, you don't care what I'm saying. You care what results I'm having. Am I the real deal? That's the deal. And then finally, your results are phenomenal, like through the roof. And people know that you are tapped in, tuned in, and turned on because you're embodying philosophy that actually shows up in your results. And that's what people appreciate, not just a bunch of talking. So think it through. Calmness of mind, as James Allen said in As a Man Thinketh, calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It's the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. Think about that. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. He goes on to say it's the very end of As a Man Thinketh, that people want to, and I'm ad-libbing right now, people want to be around that type of person. The rock, the calmness in the face of the storm. Respond versus react. It's usually 3 seconds. If this is resonating with you, click on that link and take a look at that class, and also share this with somebody else. And by the way, if you're watching this live, I appreciate you being here live. Type in pound live, and if you're watching this later, pound later. And I hope this hits you right where it needs to today. I hope it lands precisely where it needs to, so that maybe it's helping you or someone that you know and love. And I'll see you soon. Have an awesome day.